system is the most traumatized.
Yeah.
So I need 10 seconds first.
Okay.
And if everyone could just do a slow clap, like 1, clap, 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 yeah. Just for 10 seconds, we'll up my body, and then we'll both put the time. Okay? Alright,
That's great.
thank you. Thank you. Okay, 5 minutes. Here we go.
Go.
Right, hello. My name is Leslie Limerick. People often ask me, are you a Jessie, a Jessica? This is new to my plan now, so we'll see how it goes. It might change. So don't quote me on this in your name. Okay, so now you know who I am. Oh, this is also some background information about me. And now you know who I am, you can see what am I about, what do I believe in? What do I believe in? I don't believe in this. What I do believe in is this. And this. I hope that's clear. I mean, firstly, there's a big triangle here. The big triangle is a pyramid. And there's always some at the top and some at the bottom. So basically, I'm about small round shapes like this. What does my work involve? What do I like looking at? I like looking at something called duality. Yeah, two things are both the opposite and exactly the same, part of the same structure. So left and right. I can't have left without right. Can't have the sun without moon. Can't have sausage without mash. Duality is like everywhere. Okay, now I'm going to show you an artist having a Phillips pen. Here we go. Oh wait, wait, lost it.
You got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's loads more of that video, and it's really good if you like that to watch the rest of it. How do I do this?
Get a huge shot.
Why I picked her and what the differences are. So her work is a lot more kind of, like the textures of it are a bit more acidic and futuristic and digital. I am not digital. I spent a long time in an office job, and I think I've got PTSD. So I don't like it. I don't like computers. Anyway, so she talks about like accumulation of objects. I am definitely an accumulator, and I do think there is something about being an artist which is like you've got to tap into whatever your spirit animal is. It might not be a dog, it could be a bird, a magpie, I'm a bit magpie, I think. And there's one more thing. I can't remember it. So I hope that was all very clear. What time are we on? We're on 5
We're
minutes.
down 5 minutes, yeah.
Okay, right, so, and the idea, more than the theme of balance, if we can do a tech clap to close, 10 clap to